Hi everybody, I'm Kirsten Meakin from Nail Nails. In this video we are going to do an anti-Valentine's design because I'm a bit anti-Valentine's.
Aww.
Yeah, because I'm single. But anyway, I don't know when I would have time for a man. However, if you were a man that can fit into my life, I don't actually think there is one, you know. Never mind. We're going to do anti-Valentine's. So we're going to do Black Heart. Right, what I'm going to do is start off with Beauty Beneath. It's a nice nude colour. And I'm hoping I can get away with one coat of this. Let's see. Generally can with a lot of the gel polishes from the Urban Graffiti range because they are really pigmented. Oh yeah, no mither. One coat in the lamp. What I'm going to do now is use the Urban Graffiti base coat. And I'm going to just sweep that into the middle. Quite thin. Just using this to adhere some little iridescent hearts that I've got.
But doesn't that make it less shiny?
It's so shiny! It's going to have a top coat on top, so I'm not worrying about the shininess just yet. So I'm going to use these iridescent hearts. They come out of this gorgeous iridescent shapes glitter set.
How is this anti-Valentine's? This looks really cute.
The minute it's going to have the black on, the black will just make it all bad. Because good Valentines, they're all like pretty and they're all very, you know, red. And, oh, lovey-dovey. So doing it black is going to make it anti. So what we're going to do is get love hearts. Lots of love hearts. Because this is the love trying to escape from my sad heart.
Oh.
It doesn't matter which way round they are. You want them all scattered because it's a confused heart. Very, very confused. What I'm thinking about here while I'm doing this is how much I hate men. No, I'm joking. I'm thinking about... I am actually going to make a heart here.
I was going to suggest that.
Oh, great minds think alike and all that. So, but you don't need to create a perfect heart with these little hearts. So it's really easy. And I love it when you do that. You know, you don't have to make it perfect. We're going to make it perfect after with the black.
Them completely.
Right, so we've got our little stack of hearts there. Going to pop that into the lamp. And we're going to encapsulate them with the base coat. And I'm going to do 2 coats of this.
I'm so confused now. Why are you using the base coat?
We don't need it shiny, so we can use a base coat. What I'm wary of is people use top coat a lot. I mean, it's probably the most thing that you buy. You know, you replenish it all the time. But base coat, probably you've got more of that than you have top coats. And you can utilise it here. And plus, we're going to put another layer of colour gel polish on top. So that'll go on top of this perfectly. Because it's a base coat. So 2 coats of base coat. And that's just going to smooth it out. Don't get me wrong, it will not be perfectly smooth. Because you can see by the light as it passes through, it's not perfectly smooth, but it will smooth it out just a touch for us. Then I'm going to get a little piece of backing paper, pop some serious black on. Then we're going to use a small brush and we're going to make our heart. So we're just sketching it out at the minute. Once you've done your outline, you can actually cure that. So it's just our outline. All we need is the outline, and then we will fill in the rest with black. Right, so now I'm going to go around the heart again, just to make that darker, and then this point you can start to neaten up anything that you need to neaten up. So once you've gone round the heart, you can then just go to your brush and fill the nail. Well, the rest of the nail, not the heart. So you're using the heart as if it's negative space.
So if you wanted to, you wouldn't have to fully coat with the
pink
bottom layer.
Yeah. No,
you could
like
just
the nude
do the
colour.
bits where you wanted.
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, it's a less fiddly way of doing it, just covering the bottom layer. Now I'm going to use the Urban Graffiti matte top coat. I'm just going to go over the love heart. I'm just going to blend the rest of it out, just so we don't get a sharp edge on that matte top coat. Pop that in. Then I'm going to get the gel residue wipe off solution. And just wipe that heart so you can see it's matte. It's a clouded heart. It's so clouded, and so's the mind. And then we're going to use the top coat, and what we're going to do with the top coat is just go around that heart. You can use a little brush if you want a little brush. I will use a little one when I come around the top. So once you've done that, pop it in the lamp. It can also be done in acrylic, this design can. It feels nice, that does as well, because this is all smooth and matte, and that's all shiny. I do want to put some stones on.
Black stones.
Have we got any black ones? Oh, back. Oh, I don't know where nothing is.
Oh, they're crawling around.
Ooh, oh, 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 duck. Oh, I love this. Because look at that. Imagine that all hanging from your nails.
Yeah.
Right, what I'm going to do now is add some of this gorgeous black chain. We have these other colours as well, but we're going to use the black because we're just, you know, anti Valentine's and all that malarkey. I am going to put some of these stones on as well. These are the ones which have no backing on them. So when they sit on top of a black nail, they will really show up that iridescent colour that will match this. But we're going to put some of the black beads on as well. I am going to use some of the It's Clear Dear, which is the Acrygel. I'm going to use that to adhere everything on there. Take the spatula, the nail spatula, scrape a bit off. Just move it on there a little bit first, and then you want a gel brush with a little bit of gel residue wipe off solution, and then you can move this around, put it where you want it. Now I want to come down into a point, so we sort of matching the curves of the heart. And I'm going to top coat just that. So just the Acrygel. Not going to cure that. The chain's going to create the border. So you've got that into place, and then you can snip the end of that off. So we're going to do it about there. So we know how long it needs to be. And do the same the other side. The good thing about using the Acrygel is you get a little bit more playtime to move everything around and get it just where you want it. Oh, it's like we've given it a crown. It looks really gothic now, doesn't it? I like it. I love that. See, that's my kind of Valentine's now. Dark, with a clouded heart. There you are, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that video. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Everything I've used today, all the little gorgeous love hearts and that gorgeous beaded stuff, oh my god, will be listed below in the description box. Keep watching and I'll see you in the next video. Happy Valentine's! What I am going to do now. Right, what I'm going to do now is use Serious Black. Am I going to use that now? Should I do the heart first and then... No, cut that bit out.
That's a good outtake.